Greetings, YouTube. This is Yvette, and welcome to my channel where we're talking about fasting and spiritual growth and defeating the enemy and just blessings galore from God and just learning how to recognize that He's not so far away from us, that He's just right here with us, and He just wants and desires a relationship with us, and He wants us to talk to Him often, and He just wants to be our provider and for us to trust Him just that much, where we stand up against all odds and stand on Him. So today is day number 9 of our fast. But guess what? I have a confession. Last night, after nightfall, I broke my fast. I ate last night. And I will tell you, it was day number 8. It's the last day of Hanukkah. And you guys know I was like, I'm going on. I'm not going to break fast. But I purposely broke it for 24 hours. And I'm going back on tonight. And a couple of reasons. One is 8 is the number of eternity. It happened to be the last day of Hanukkah. Not that I had a Hanukkah meal planned or anything like that, nothing like that. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take a break and go back on. And then the other thing is, I want my bowels moving. And but of course, breaking the fast last night was nothing like when I did the 5-day dry fast and broke that fast. It wasn't even the same type of appreciation for food. And I think the problem was because I had been hydrating, not really going like the 5 days like I was before. I was hydrating every 2.5 days. And so it wasn't the same feeling. So what I think I may do is go 8 days and then break fast again, but I'm not sure because I might just push it. So I'm just playing it by ear. So I'm just like you guys, jump in and out. You know what you need from God. And so I am headed out to feed homeless tonight. So I'm glad that I have some energy for that and feeling quite good. I'm just hydrating right now. I'm not going to say that I ate the healthiest stuff when I came off. I had a nice salad last night. So one of the biggest reasons I came off is because there's some lettuce in the refrigerator. And if you knew me, you would know I don't like waste. And nobody at the house was going to eat the lettuce. Nobody was going to eat the apples that are here. So I ate one of the apples last night and tried some other things. So I have some stuff for my food program that I wanted to try. Like they had these dill potato chips. So I tried those. Not that those are healthy, but they are good. They kind of taste like salt and vinegar. But in any case, I'm excited to get back to it. And of course, putting things in God's hands and letting Him handle it. I'm just thankful that I can rise above, all the little things, all the little, stuff that people do. I can rise above that and see it for what it is, spiritual warfare. The enemy trying to come against you. See, he only can trick you if you don't know his devices. And the Bible tells us that we're not ignorant of his devices. We know. So as long as you know what his tricks are, then you can see him when he comes. So all of that you can see. All of that I can see. So the last time I went out and fed homeless people, there was a security guard that came out into the parking lot. So I have to drive around town, and there's places where there's just pockets of just groups of people, and they're all over downtown. And I usually run out of food before I get to all of them, but I stop at one place and I pull into this parking lot, and it's after hours at night. Nobody's parking there. The building's closed. So I stop for about 10 minutes to feed as many people as I can get fed and on the way. And it usually doesn't take me any more than 10 minutes. If I'm there 10 minutes, that's a long time. Some security guard comes out and tells me I can't be doing that. And the homeless people, they are upset. They're like, can you just let her stay here and give us some food? And I'm like, I'm getting upset because I'm like, you have a job, you have a home to go to at night. And so he's telling me, oh, those people, they get fed over there at that other building. They feed them once a day. I said, do you eat once a day? No, you don't. And I'm looking at the security guard and I'm telling you, he looks like he eats a couple of meals a day and a few snacking all day. That's what he looked like. And so I'm like, those of us who are in our homes and we're nice and warm, we have no idea what it's like to be on the street and to be cold. And there's not going to be a warm place, and you don't know where your next meal's coming from. And you can't leave, because if you leave and go somewhere, you got to drag all your personal belongings with you, because if you leave them, they're as good as gone. Because I'm telling you, on the street, they steal left and right. While I'm feeding one person, if they walk like 10 feet away from their stuff, somebody's going to go through their stuff. So I'm feeding this one lady. She comes to the car to get some, and she has to watch her stuff. And some guy walks up and he starts rifling through her stuff. And she goes, no, that's my stuff. And because she's 10 feet away, he leaves her stuff alone. But can you imagine having to live like that where nothing you have is safe? And so it's like, where's the compassion that we as people have for those who have less? God tells us if you shut up your bowels of compassion, that how's the love of God in you? You have to help somebody else. So tonight I am taking a pot of soup out that I made, this huge pot. I think it's like uh, I don't know what quart size that thing is. It might be 13, 15 quarts of that you use for canning. I'm taking that out and it's full of soup. And I'm trying to figure out how I can keep it warm. Maybe put a temporary burner in the thing and try to get something that's fireproof and put it down in there. I have no idea how I'm going to get this in my car. But I bought a contraption that you jump your car with, a portable jumper, and it has a plug-in that you can power something. So I'm thinking of doing something like that where I put that thing in the car and it's like, Lord, give me something to put in there that will not catch fire, because I'm going to have this pot in here and I'm trying to figure out how to heat the food, keep it warm while I'm passing it out, because I think it'll stay warm enough while I'm doing it. But sometimes when I get to the last few people, they get, soup that's not hot. And it's nice to have hot soup on a cold day. It's not as cold as it has been, but it's still cold outside. But anyway, guys, you guys pray for homeless people. Pray for us to be able to help them, because it's ridiculous that the disparity between the rich and the poor, or even the middle class and the poor. Those of us who are middle class, it's almost like we stretching it paycheck to paycheck. We lose a check or two, we're out in the streets just, with them. Anyway, here I am ranting and, rambling on. But pray for the ministry. Pray for just everybody out there that's doing something. If you can't do something, give some money to somewhere where somebody is doing something, because it's hard to find resources when you're funding it out of your own pocket. Okay? But anyway, keep praying for me. I'll keep praying for you. If you want to fast, jump in on the fast, okay? Because God will put you to work. He has work. And so I have to not only just feed the poor, I got to take Jesus to them. So pray for me to have strength, and just help me to remember that don't get caught up in what I'm doing, because really the reason I'm out there is to share Jesus with people. Okay? All right. Take care. Bye-bye.